Hey Rob, I thought we'd do an unveiling, an unboxing, as they like to do on the YouTube, of your carburetors, and give you an eval right as they come right out of the box. All right, thank you for the B card. I appreciate that. Put that on your clipboard. Let's see what we got here. Excellent job of packing. Good morning. How are you doing?
Busy.
Oh, you're very busy. Yes.
Hi, Kitty.
How are you doing?
Excellent.
Excellent.
I'm very bad at it on my
Oh yeah,
body.
yes. Steve has the same issue with the allergies.
itching.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
Steve was just sneezing all day yesterday.
Yeah, me too. I
just-
was sneezing.
Yeah. He just drove up and it's amazing how much sneezing. The allergies is just unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the air, but
Oh, just springtime in Texas.
I never had the, my body itch.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's
First
going
time,
on.
huh?
Yeah.
Just more than, I guess, usual extra allergies. I don't know. It's tough out there.
Do you like tamales?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yes, I had some for dinner a couple of days ago. Yes, they're great. Thank you.
Chicken or...
It's all the same to me. It all tastes good. Yeah. It's all good. I really can't taste the difference.
No?
Yeah, I mean
The chicken wasn't spicy, the other one was spicy.
spicy. Yeah. No, they're good. I like it. Thank you. Very nice. You did a good job. I appreciate you thinking about me.
No, Terry take all that for Nashville, for Tennessee, for the guy who do the record.
Okay.
They love that.
Yeah.
They're spicy.
Uh-huh.
Spicy by one thing. Maybe they don't used to,
No, of course not.
Spicy.
No, they're not. It's something that is they are not used to. I've heard that from other people as well.
Yeah.
I'm checking these
Look at
carburetors over for this person. Just
Yeah.
sent them in. Very exciting. You doing okay otherwise?
Yeah, I'm fine. Stupid.
I know.
Well,
Yeah,
but at
so-
least I don't have headache.
Here
today.
comes another allergy sufferer. She's talking about all her allergies.
Oh,
Oh,
my God,
it's
they're killing me.
crazy, yeah.
I is sneezing. My eyes are very dry. My
Yeah.
nose is
Yeah, I've been
And my
sneezing,
throat.
my throat's all dry, got the
dry.
little,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm the same way. But I told Will, because I don't know what's going on, because even my body is itchy.
Yeah. It's just, Will was saying the other day, he was
Yeah.
driving down the thing and the
Yeah.
big old pollen cloud,
my
drove
God.
through. So it's just nuts. And I saw, yesterday I was looking at the weather and they had like a allergy, warning on the Weather Channel, that it's just like extreme, crazy allergy season. And it's like, well, you didn't have to tell me that. I already knew.
Yeah, me too, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm itchy, and I'm
You are recording, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
very itchy. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Oh yeah, it's something else out there. I thought I'd do it. Everybody, it's very popular to do the unboxing and the unveiling
exactly.
on the YouTube.
Right.
There's that little kid that unboxes toys and he's a millionaire and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm fast approaching a $100 heir here. So, anyway, the customer wanted his exact carburetors back, and I thought it'd be interesting to see what's going on with these and make sure they're even a match set.
Right.
And they are pretty close. It's a B0113, and this is a B7067. So
Close,
they both have B's,
yeah.
and they both have numbers,
They do.
and that's about as much.
They both appear to be the same era casting.
Yeah, they are indeed. They have the Boss down here.
Right.
So these are the latest version.
Right.
Can you see that on there? Yeah. Okay. There's that number, and this is Rob. This is Steve, and that was Alba, and
Yeah.
and we are
both numbers were there, and it's got the thick float bowl covers with the lots of meat. For
This one does not.
Oh, it doesn't. No, it's got the late model float bowl cover on that one and an early float bowl cover on that one.
Yeah. So this is the difference here. They got more meat right here because this has a tendency to deform. In fact, not a tendency. This does deform. It'll splay out at the top, and it's real thin. So, can we call these a match set? Not exactly. Are they very close in production?
Yeah.
They are that.
Well, they never came out. I mean, there was never a car that we know of that was delivered where the carburetor numbers were sequential.
Nope.
They just, you know.
They just didn't care.
Yeah. Solex made carburetors in lots and shipped them in a big box, and they pulled them out of the box and put them on the car, and that's as close as they got. So.
That's right. Now, yeah, exactly. And this one's really jacked up here in terms of the accelerator.
Yeah, they both are, but the arm is level, so that's right. So maybe their butterflies or the throats are worn enough that it's closing farther, and so the shaft has had to have been adjusted.
Now, speaking of which, let's observe.
I can see a little bit of movement there.
Yeah, well, this is also some.
It's kind of bindy. That's not right.
Well, yeah, there's enough slop in there to make it. These are worth the time to.
Yeah, they've been processing additional air through the secondary.
Let's see how they looks inside here. Not too much of a ridge, so it's a good time to take care of these before they get totally brutalized. Now that people have been in here because of the poorly installed helicoil.
Yeah.
What else can we indicate here? Now, of course, now they've also forgotten the wave washers that are the limit stops in here.
Yeah.
And so the spacer tubes have dug into the carb body, and that will keep you from getting a good tight
good support and a good tight seal.
Right.
Because then you don't have the right compression load on the gasket.
Yeah, Rob. There's supposed to be 8mm wave washers that go up against the body here. Let's see, no.
Yeah, they go against the body because the steel compression sleeve that keeps you from over compressing the rubber and allows you to tighten it is harder than the carburetor flange material, and so it tries to saw its way through. So they put a wave washer here to provide a hardened surface to spread the load and keep this from happening, and that wave washer is thin enough that the gasket can compress around it and seal the flange, and so it all works. But that way you can tighten the bolts tight and not have intake leaks at the base gaskets.
Right, squishes down and covers up the. You'd think there'd be a gap in there, but there's not. Now, this one's boogered. This one's boogered.
Yeah, all 8 of them are boogered.
They're all boogered. Okay.
So
be interesting to see if they got the second idle mixture screw closed off. See, these are not closed off, so someone was trying to get these to idle. This is the second. Oh, they just close on that. We still, yeah, okay. You can't. This iPhone thing just irritates the heck out of you.
They are very annoying.
All right, so let's say this one here. We on camera? Yeah. Okay. So this idle mixture screw on the second barrel and the second carburetor is supposed to be closed off on actually on both carburetors, and this one was closed tight. This one was not. Someone had been dinking around in there trying to get this thing to idle. What else can we look at here? This movement here is a little
loosey,
a little loose, a little too much. This is an adjustment that we will be doing for you on the test stand, but it's just you just want this tight enough to where this, when these open up, that pin right there hits that pin, the screw hits that pin, and then artificially closes the second barrel. That's all it does, right?
Yep.
Okay, what else have we got that we can look in here?
Oh, double check the booster venturi, see if either any of them are a little bit loose.
Okay, good idea. This is bent.
Yep.
Should not be bent. All right, so another problem that these things exhibit is pre-atomizers. You got your jam screw on the outside going in here, and it secures the pre-atomizer, which is just a metal-to-metal seal, pot metal to pot metal, and check that out. That thing was never going to seal and is going to process excess fuel all the time. This one here is very loose.
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay. So that's a wonder this car was actually shouldn't have been running because it should have been processing too much fuel.
Yeah, it was dribbling fuel everywhere.
Yeah.
That one's tight.
That one's tight. That one's tight. So you had one carburetor that's functioning and one that wasn't. Got a lot of helicoiling going on here. That one's a combination of a helicoil and
Well, that's just
with
coming out the backside. That's just wrong.
Yeah, it's rude. Okay, what else? Let's see. Well, we can look through here. I'll tell you what. If you want to shine a light from the backside here, let's see if we can see light coming through. Oh yeah. Okay, all kinds of light coming through. See this? See on the open right there? See that light around the perimeter of the butterfly? That means that it never was going to seal properly at idle. Excellent. What else can we talk to them about and let them know that they are doing good deeds to have these things rebuilt?
We've pretty much gone over everything. If we encounter anything else,
Well, we got a choke that wasn't working for starters.
yeah. We can always do an auxiliary video later if we find other stuff.
Yeah, but that's how these choke. In fact, this is something you guys can do on the car if you ever need to check this. You open the pull the choke artificially, and then make sure this thing flops like that. 'Cause the chokes you're talking about the chokes being sloppy loose. Well, that's okay. We don't care about them being sloppy loose because
They have to move freely. They have to, yeah.
right, and at this point it's unmetered air, so there's no sealing taking place here. Nobody cares. All your metering takes place from here on back.
Right.
So sloppy loose is okay as long as they work.
Right.
What else? Anything else you can think of?
It'll all end up with new gaskets and seals and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's right. He was talking about the sealing and drippage and that sort of thing. Sealing them up.
If it was dripping out the drain or anything like that, the fact that these preatomizers were loose allows the float bowl to drain fuel into the venturi, which causes it to dribble all over the place.
Yeah, because that's a direct path right there from the
Yeah.
float bowl into here. Well, speaking of which, let's open up and see what we got inside because they may have a rusty gas tank and don't know it.
It could happen.
We have, how many have we replaced?
We've done, 6 fuel tanks so far this year, I think, and we're only 5 months in.
Yeah.
It's just nuts.
Yeah, it's oxygenated fuel and crap like that. So let's
Yeah. And alcohol is hygroscopic and absorbs water, which puts water in your fuel, whether you want it or not. And it's just suboptimal experience.
Yeah, very suboptimal. Okay. Doesn't look.
Just a little bit of sediment. I mean, just staining more than anything else.
Yep. Not enough to worry about. I'd still would pull the fuel tank sending unit and look inside with a flashlight and see what the inside of your gas tank looks like. If that one looks like that, this one's going to look the same, so I won't bother.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's enough to digest.
If
All right.
not more than enough.
Exactly. Okay, Rob, thanks for sending this to us, and I appreciate you getting them in a fast hurry so we can get them into the machinist. No, probably next week.